Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to our megacity. It looks a little bit worse, I guess. Yeah, you can see it. I lowered the graphic settings to low to try to run it a little bit smoother, but I don't think that it really works. Let's check it out. We were at around 20 FPS. Yeah, 20, 22, something like that. Game doesn't really like big populations. On the medium, it looks substantially better. And the FPS are the same, you see? No change there. And if I go to even high, the FPS will stay almost the same. Yeah, see, 22. It's not a problem of the graphic settings, as someone told me to lower it to run the game a little bit more smoother. It's a problem with the game itself. Too many beavers, too many paths, stuff like that. My GPU is barely used. And that goes for the CPU too, so it's a game problem, not really my computer. Okay, but enough of that ranting. We are back here to build a mega city. Oh yeah, yes, I remember. I was going to expand this pumping station, and we are going to this episode fix this water source and this one. So we have automatic outlet for the bad water. So we need to do that first. So what will be the, well, maybe not the easiest way. We can even build a tunnel beneath this, I guess. But that would require getting rid of all of this. Anyways, first we need to be able to get up there. Wrong. I wanted this. Okay, yes, stop planting here. And get rid of these. These. And I'm going to build a path to get up there. Oh, it bugged. Yeah, okay. Now I can select. I wasn't able to select them. Alright, anyways. I need a staircase to get up here, and then I can start planning the stuff. This will not be needed here. We have 5 days before the normal season starts. Okay, let's go like this, that's fine. Alright, stairway to heaven. And I was thinking about digging underneath the water source, like tunneling. But it seems no, we can't go under. Alright, that makes sense, because it is a water source. So I will just make a side channel here. It doesn't need to be too big. We can go like this. 2 by 2 will be enough. Wait a second, it doesn't even need to go all the way down. Let's save some wood. Let's save some wood and build it on platforms. Or maybe one of these pillars we can build here. Let's build a pillar. It will be more fun. Yeah, this will be good enough. We will go then like this. And like this. And impermeable for here. And then I will have just here, I guess. One slice. Or maybe one over. One over, I guess. Here. Or maybe I can do slices like this. 1, 2. And this will be close below the contamination of, let's go 2%. Or we can go even 1. And otherwise they will be completely open. Like this. Okie dokie. And then we will of course cover the top with impermeable floor like this. Okie dokie. They have their plan. Let's go and make it so. Our beavers are already working on this, so in the meantime, let's go and let's see what we will be doing with this. First, I think we need to detonate this stuff that we have here. Yeah, I will be playing on a lower speed while I'm talking and showing you stuff. Anyways, it will be laggy. I can't do much about that. That's out of my, reach. to improve the running of the game. I have it on an SSD, I have it set up to medium settings, and it's totally the same if I'm running it on low or high. On low it just looks like ass, which I don't really like. But we can take a slower pace, and when we will be building something bigger, I can always, you know, speed things up and just jump when it is almost ready or when something interesting happens. That's the case with the mega builds. I can't do much about it. The game is still running much better than it was running before on like update 6 or some of those, but still it's not perfect, as you can see. It's still laggy, and we have only 1200 beavers. We will have more. I think I will be blasting this off later. For now, let's keep it as it is. Let's check it out. Underground, what do we have here? Yes. Oh yes, we will need to get rid of all of this to make it deeper. Okay, this will be a lot of work here. But for now, first, let's do something with this bad water. Where is exactly the water source? Let's check it out. There are 4 water sources. Alright, that's quite a big one. Maybe I can make a underground pipe. Yeah, we can do that and then release the bad water here. So, let's start with getting rid of these slabs here. And then we will make it too wide, and it will go through here. I will go as deep as possible. Yeah, we will go 3 deep. We will go like this, and like this. And I will build it from the levees, from the sides and top, and then cover it with the dirt to stop the contamination spreading. Okay. I have it in my head, but you will see when we start digging out this section, and I will show you how exactly we will going to do it. And here we will need to get rid of this too, because we need to be able to dig down. And how far is the water source? Yeah, here. We will need that last piece to be detonated the last. Well, last 2 pieces. So for now I'm going to keep these levees there. Right, forget to turn off the fog. Now it looks much better and we can zoom out further away. And how's... Oh, our new farm is starting to look alright. We just need a lot of more dirt. Oh, we have 1,000 dirt, so it is too far away? No, they are working on it. Okay, everything's alright. Don't panic. There's still all this rubbish that needs to be collected. I'm going to pause the plank production for a while, so they can collect all that rubbish. I will probably forget about this, that I paused all my lumber mills, but that's okay. We will manage. Let's detonate what we can. These are planted. And continue with triple dynamites. Maybe I could have just dig the tunnels, but I will need to dig it a little bit wider, because I want to fill it up with the levees, as I said, to stop the contamination. So we will actually need to blast this big channel. But we have enough explosives for that, so we can do it, for sure. And this last piece we will do at the end. And it is really bothering me a little bit that this is not symmetrical. But maybe we can do the tunnel from the other side too, and just be releasing the water into this channel from the bottom up. No, that's not a good idea, right? Because we need that waterfall. But I will probably shifted one block to the left, so it looks better. Ah, they are working on this. Okay. This is being fixed. Well, fixed. Built completely. This is set up to close. Oh, it is not. Okay, close about the 1% contamination. Okie dokie. And when we deal with these bad water, well, these are our water sources and bad water, you know, side channels, we can start planning our new power plant here. I have no idea exactly how I'm going to do it, so there will be a lot of experimentation. Maybe I didn't need it to blast it all the way to the edge of the map, but whatever. We will be building a channels from levees, dirt, whatever we will have to our disposal. And I will try to hide it. I'm not sure if we are deep enough. Oh, we are deep enough. Because for the big power wheels, well, water wheels, you need at least 2 high. Yeah, we will be able to cover it if we increase this height by 1. Because let me show you. This, you see? We can't. But if we go 1 higher, then we can definitely cover it and you will not see any of the constructions built down here. And then on top of it we can build a new district, industrial district. Yeah, okay, this will be a great undertaking for our beaver kind. And how's this going? They can reach everything, perfect. I was just checking if I don't need to build a road for them or something. And for this, we are just waiting for some extract, which I guess we don't have enough. No, we have only 15, 17. You know what? Let's build a new extract factories. Maybe 2. We can squeeze some of them here. Centrifuges. This is empty space. Let's use this here. Get rid of the road, yeah. And how much power does it want? 200. All right. One engine will suffice. And then they have a storage with the bad water here. And they will have an extract storage here. Okay. And prioritize it. Otherwise they will be building the other stuff first. Before the centrifuges. Let's get rid of this staircase. And this we can fix with some dirt blocks. And for the whole power generation, I will probably be using even this bad water source. Yeah, we should be able to connect this. We should be able to rebuild the whole setup here. I didn't really touch this one. How deep is the bad water source? Let's see. Okay, so it is this deep. Alright, that's kinda okay. So that means we can get rid of all of this stuff. The only issue here is that we have these underground ruins here. But I can build a channel that will go down here. And we can build it underground, I guess. With the pumps. I will figure out something. First things first. Let's deal with the bad water. That's the priority. And I need to build some platforms to get to these pillars and get rid of them. Our 2 new centrifuges are already working. Let's employ bots in them. Perfect. And I'm not sure, do we have some charging stations here? No, even the dirt excavators are still running on the regular beavers, but that's okay. We have only 15 injured. Let's build some chargers here. Or you know what? Let's build at least 2 chargers. Better than nothing. Okay, check the food. Food. We are doing alright, except for the mushrooms and mangrove fruits. But let's see the satisfaction, how it is doing. It's not the worst. We could definitely improve that, but it's not the worst. Okay. Oh, and we can... Someone even mentioned that on the corners I should have built the monuments here. I don't know if they meant these ones, but we can't really fit there. But we can fit two monuments here and here. It will be redundant, as we already have monuments here in the middle. But why not make it nicer? Tribute of Ingenuity is too large and it requires power. We will need to build it elsewhere. But, we have plenty of planks, I said, right? Yeah, 1,000 planks. You know what? Let's build two Flames of Unity. Like this. I think that will look awesome. Yep. Let's waste some resources. They finally, I think, started collecting some of these planks. Oh, I forget, yeah. I didn't want to build this. That was just a demonstration. Alright, this side seems to be finished. That's perfect. So this should be automated from now on. And this aqueduct, we will rebuild it in the future, as currently it's ugly. I don't like it really. Let's get rid of these irrigation barriers. They are not needed anymore. And our farm seems to be alright. It's almost finished. The last thing we need here is a flowing dump. This will be wasting a little bit more water because it is only one deep. But maybe we can improve it later. For now, this will work. This is too far away from a district. Okay, let's fix that with some quick road. Okay, the road needs to be bigger. Alright, now they can reach all of it. Perfect. And what did I wanted to grow here? Corn? We are still low on corn rations. Maybe some eggplant and corn, I guess. Yeah, those two... Definitely eggplant is going down, it seems. Yeah, we don't even have enough rations. We will need more food factories too. But for now, let's start planting the eggplants. So this will be the eggplant field. This road is not needed here. Eggplants. No, but let's go like this, half and half. Well, I don't know if it's exactly half, but I don't care. And the other half will be corn. Or maybe this will be all eggplant, because we have 1600 corn. Let's go full eggplant for now. And then later, if the situation changes, we will replace it with corn. Yeah, instead of construction site priority, I increased the workplace priority. My bad. Eggplant. And remove the road. Bye-bye road. Go home! You are too drunk. And the eggplants. So we have enough raw vegetables. So we need to build a couple of food factories. Noted. Canola oil we have enough for now, but the canola seeds are getting lower. Alright. So I need to find the spot for a food factory. Or maybe it's a problem now with the power. Why you are not working? Maybe he's being charged. Okay, that's fine. We have these bot factories here. Maybe I can just build food factories on top of them. And I even see the path for the staircase. We can go like this. And then this will be covered with double platforms. Here will be single. Another staircase. Yeah, proper cyberpunk chaos. And then food factories, we can fit 3 here. The only issue is if we will have enough power, which I don't have a clue. Okay, this one, 2 for the eggplants. Yeah, let's go 2 for the eggplants and 1 for the corn. And putting on slightly higher priority, and they should be already connected through the bot factories underneath. I opened some of the lumber mills. It is running very smoothly. Look at that, more than 100 FPS. But at the night, when there are no beavers walking around. Okay, now for this. I think no, I can't detonate it right away because I will flood it with the dirt water. So let's first build these 2 levees here to stop from doing that. Instead, let's go and detonate these pillars here. Yeah, now it looks much better. We are making this land more usable for our needs. Staircase can go. These can go too. No platforms are needed. And throughout the wet season, I will start working, I think, on this. Oh, we are really low. We are at 3700 water. Oh. We definitely need to do something about that. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter. There is no more water left. So let's go and blast it off. And start working on it right away. Okay, that was blasted. The issue is here with these platforms. Let's get rid of them. They can still reach it from the other side. And we need to fix all of this. Let's go with triple dynamites. Here, here. We will go even bigger a little bit. We will go like this. Maybe a staircase here will be useful to get down. We will not be able to reach everything, but slowly we will get into it. I need the sides mostly to be blasted off so we can build overhangs. And from there we can proceed further. And this seems to be ready. Okay, so let's have a bigger detonation here. I will slow it down. Yeah, let's make room for that channel. Okay. Are we deep enough? Oh, we could go even deeper. I could go definitely much deeper. And then redirecting the bad water to the power plant throughout the bad side seasons. So how deeper can we go? This is 3, 5. This is 3. So we can go 2 blocks down. So let's go 2 blocks down further. But I need a staircase to get down there. Okay, I will figure it out. Okay, so we can go maximally 5 depth here, as we are already at the bottom of the map. So the pumps will not have their full potential tapped, but that's okay. At least it will be much better than from like 4 or something that they had before. The reach, I mean. So this will need to be double dynamites, all of that. Let's blast the corners and sides. And I will start building these overhangs, and from them we can expand. And this can be covered with the dirt, I guess. Can do this. To fix it, the staircase can go. And what to do with you? Yeah, I was doing some other stuff and I didn't put down the staircase. Hehe, unfortunately. You know what? Damn it. Detonate it. And I will build the staircase now. Let's go even from... not from there. Let's go from this side, closer to the station. So we can go like this. Perfect. And we will be able to reach all of the explosives this way. And I will need to deepen this side too to make some proper canal. Thinking how to fix this. I definitely need some bots here to be collecting the scrap metal, not the beavers. But first, let's let's build the stairs up here. Let's get rid of all this in the middle. We can get all the way up here. If the staircase is still connected. Yes, it is. Okay. So we can get here. Oh, we are out of water. Oh, damn it. 0.3 days to go. Yeah, we definitely need to expand our pumps. I don't see that many thirsty beavers yet, but still, this is not good. We may lose some beavers. Alright, where I was. Here. I would like to pause the dirt water production for a while. But we need more extra. Okay, I can't... well, I can't, but I'm not going to pause it right now. Let's get on the other side and start collecting these ruins. Or maybe we can just tunnel underground them and just get rid of them. Well, underneath them. But anyways, let's build those platforms. We need to get on the other side. And with this, I will figure it out. Bring us all the water. We need the fresh water. The beavers are thirsty. Okay, on this side, I can already build overhangs. So let's do that. Let's start from this side. Like this. Yeah, we will need a double to be able to hold the pumps. So we will do this. And this is now the highest priority, alright? We need to build more pumps. Okay, water starts flowing. So hopefully no one will die of the thirst. No one died so far. That's good to see, but oh boy, there are, look at that, so many thirsty beavers. That doesn't look good. Let the water flow. Most of these are worked by the beaver boats, and these are all operated by the boats, I guess. Yeah, most of them. So that should be fine, because otherwise the beavers are working only 15 hours. And I don't really want to increase that. Maybe let's go 16 for a bunch of days. And I'm going to unpause the rest of the lumber mills, because we will have we'll be using more planks now. And we are still at 1000, but they are using all this here. They are collecting that rubbish. That's great. At least it's not going to waste. Okay, the first water is going here to these pumps. That's okay. And when the water level is high enough, the rest will go here. To these pumps, to this section. Alright, here we will have more overhangs. For more pumps. The middle one is for the road. And on the sides there will be pumps. Easy. Expensive and easy, but very useful. But this is a critical infrastructure, so it is not that expensive. We just need it. How's the water? Only 100 pumped. That's not great. We are not even using all the water for pumping, yeah, because this water source is being just used for generating power, as this water is not going backwards here. Maybe I should lower these floodgates? No, I would need to lower it too low because there is no end on this one, yeah, it's just going out of the map. So maybe I will redo this water source and redirect this water first here into this reservoir so it can fill this big pumping station and this pumping station, and then start flowing through the water wheels. Or maybe I can just get rid of some of the water wheels for now, like these four. Let's get rid of them and build the triple floodgates here for the time being. Well, we don't need triple floodgates. This needs to be just double. Okay, here, double floodgates, and try to redirect the water first to the other side. Here, we will have a road, perfect. And our highest priority, that's just planks, that should be built very quickly. And I want to force the water going this way first, and then when this is full, then it can start flowing this way, through the water wheels. Because these pumps, these are still not working yet, as the water level is not high enough to fill it up. So we are using only half of our capacity of the pumps. And still so many thirsty beavers. And the population is still growing, look at that, we have 1300 beavers, bloody hell. What's the exact number? 1312 plus 33 children. Ho ho ho. That's a lot. Finally, this is being filled up. Lovely. This will be set up to 180. And I will adjust this floodgate later, when these floodgates are built. But finally, at least we are receiving water here into these pumping stations. And we can already start putting down pumps. Even if it is not finished yet, it doesn't matter. We can already start using it. Like that, that's 3, 6, 9 more pumps. We just need to bring more water in. Another row of the pumps. And slowly like this we will rebuild the whole section. The whole pumping stations here. As there's a big island in the middle that needs to go. These platforms, everything will be destroyed, rebuilt. And there will be... Maybe I will keep one road here in the middle. Something like that. So they don't need to go only on this end. And let's build this one around too. They have a station here, but maybe I can build them a station here at the end. Yeah, let's build one new here. It will probably help a teeny tiny bit, but nevertheless, even if it shortens their travel route for a few seconds, that's worth it. And this down here can be detonated. So this season, this will not be ready, I guess. There is plenty of more work that needs to be done here. This can go, and now the sides needs to be isolated. We need to go at least 2 up. I guess. Like this. This will be best to be doing throughout the drought. But we can start blasting this piece off. I forget that we can detonate these. Oh, okay, I can't detonate this, my bad. Alright, emergency, let's fix it up. I thought that it is a solid ground there, but it is not. There are platforms already. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, okay. So we are losing part of the water, but fortunately this one is working now as they build the double floodgates. You see that the water is being pushed here into these big reservoirs first. Our power generation is struggling now with that, but having more water for our pubs is more critical than having a power, I guess. Okay, so unintentionally this is being filled up with water. We will fix it. Okay, so I will be continuing on this throughout the drought. But this can be... This can be covered because 2 by 2 will be enough. Let's fill it up with the platforms. Like this. And then on top of it we will have levees to stop the contamination, of course. Like this. And then we can cover it just with terrain blocks like this. Yeah. And let's keep this side open so I can see inside. And build a staircase if we need to. Oh, that's a tiny screw up. And how we are doing with the food? Yeah, I didn't check since I built these 3 new food factories. We have enough eggplant rations and the corn rations went up too. That's great. Eggplants are down a bit and corn is at 1200 and it was before at 1600 or something like that. And our new farm is working flawlessly. Nice. We can expand the fields even this way. At least with the overhang for now. Yeah, we can do this. And have it a little bit larger. Alright, and then... Then maybe I can cover this, but we will need to go much higher. I don't really need a forester here. But if this, at some point, dries out, there is no way for me to replanting it. Can this? No, they can't reach all of this. Okay. What I mean is, I can definitely get rid of this forester, but I must guarantee that this will never dries out. Otherwise we are screwed. Because it will be hard to repair it. Now the question is, can I cover this and build a new field on top of it? Huh? I don't really think I can cover it completely. But you know what? Let's try it out anyways. Let's check it out. I can go at least half. That's for sure. Where the other overhangs would need to be. Here. I can do this, but I can't do it from the other side, unfortunately. I can do it here. And let's go all the way to the edge of the map. Why not? So this can be covered. I know that I don't need to go all the way there, but screw it. Let's go like this. Okay. Let's save some resources. Don't do this one. Can put more dirt here. But this would be awesome if I can make the mangroves here. Okay, let's cover this, the rest. We can always make a path up with the stations, but first let's cover all of this. Yeah, this is all covered now, right? And to plant the mangroves, we need the bottom layer to be dirt, and then we need to have another layer. with the dirt on top of it. Ah, yeah, I can't expand here because we have oaks here. That's fine. That's fine. First, let's do this, shall we? And here, we can have a station. We can have a station here. I don't think it's an ideal position, but it is a start. We need to go up and up. So this will be connected. Okay, no. We need to go one higher. Because we want to do something like this. As this will be for the mangrove forest. So let's have a station here. There will be a staircase. Okay, like this. And the rest I will figure it out later when this is built, because this will take some time. It's quite a big build. Let's go back to our pumps. This is still flowing. They are fixing it, but it takes some time. Fortunately, it's just water and not bad water, so only the buildings will get flooded a little bit. Nothing that serious. Just 2 more levies and this problem is fixed. Alright, it was fixed and we have a new little reservoir that is useless. And these are having... they have the bad water, okay. At first I didn't see that there is a bad water in it. I thought these 3 pumps are not working at all. Okie dokie, how's this? Yeah, more detonating. Even here, under, where we can't see. And let's keep adding more pumps. But I will need to start deleting these in the middle to be able to rebuild it. So for now, this stays as it is. Oh, this is overflowing a little bit. Okay. Lower the floodgates here to 160 to release the excess of the water. And generate more power. Maybe I will need to lower it a little bit more. Let's go 140. Even more? Okay, let's lower these two to 250. And lower this completely. As we are getting flooded our pumps. And they can't work while they are flooded. We have too much water. What a problem to have. If only we have too much water in our storage tanks. Damn it, this is still being flooded. Come on. Lower the floodgates. Release the excess of the water. I lowered the floodgates completely. You know what? Let's pause this water source. Yeah, the water is receding. Okay. Now you can open. Let's keep this at 2 and this one at 1. A little bit of flooding never hurts anyone, right? At least in this game. I don't mean in real life. There was already too much flooding around this year. We don't need more. Yeah, the storage is still empty. That's really bad. Really, really bad. We don't have enough pumps for the amount of beavers we have. But I don't see anyone dying of a thirst yet. But we are not out of the problems. Because we need water in our storage tanks. Otherwise we are screwed, really. Maybe I should lower the population a little bit for a while. Let's pause. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's suppose 10 breeding pods. That's around approximately 100 beavers, probably more, with all the well-being. But let's pause them for now until we fix our water problems. I could really use those massive pumps from the folktales. They are so awesome. I would like to start working on a power plant, but there are more pressing issues that we need to fix first. I can increase the productivity here or the efficiency of the bots with some control towers. Doesn't need to be nice. Let's build 2 towers like this. The whole pumps will be covered in its radius. And then the bots should start working a little bit faster. Yeah, with control tower. Yeah. The working speed will be 110%. So that's definitely worth it. And we are producing the science, and I guess enough for at least 2 towers, maybe even more. We already have 1 at least here. And I forgot that I have plenty of inventors, so we are definitely making enough science. And now let's check the bots. Yeah, when they will be in a range of the control tower, the production is, well, working speed is 110%. And the speed we can increase with the more grease. But I stopped production of that because we were running of the canola oil and the extract. So I need to expand that production later. For now we will be without the grease. But that's okay. Still the bots are working flawlessly. Working great. They didn't really started working on this yet, so let's push them a little bit. But they are covering this. Future canal for the bad water. I will leave the pumps as they are. We expanded them a little bit. Let's keep them pumping. When there will be no water throughout the drought, then we will be working on it. Alright, and here we have these 2 big bad water sources. Well, big bad water sources. They are regular, only one size. I don't know why I said big, doesn't matter. So how we are going to do the power generation? And we can send this bad water into the channel here. I'm just thinking now how to start. How to connect the bad water. We need at least 4 wide channel for the wheels. We can cover the sides with the levees to stop the contamination. And then we will have something like this. And it needs to be 4 wide. So this will be our design. I can even start somewhere here building the wheels as I already started. And these 2 bad water sources we will connect directly here. And then throughout the bad tide we can connect this pipe down here. And we can connect this outlet instead of going outside of the map. We can directly through here and to the channel here. Yeah, let's go with it like that. This will cost a lot of wood, so I should not overdo it, otherwise we will be left without the logs. But let's start something like this. Don't build the wheels yet. And we can go all the way around here like this, and make a snail or whatever, spaghetti, and go like that, and then out of the map. Huh. Yeah, definitely something like that. Even if the last wheels will not be producing some insane amount of power, all wheels together will be producing quite a bit. So let me build what I just said, at least to show you what I mean. Because I'm not always the best with describing things, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it needs to be like this, I think. Large water wheels. Okay, it will be like this. This is just for the illustration. It will not be like that. And then we will continue like this all the way. And then here we will have again 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if this hard turns will be a problem or not. I'm not sure about that. But I think we will figure it out. And this will need to be double. I can either do it from the video levies or just use the platforms. Because we will have water wheels like this. No, I should do it with the levies, otherwise I will lower my output as the water will be escaping behind the wheel. So let's go with the levies. So this will be double. Large water wheel. I have no idea how well this will work, but that will not stop me from building it. As you should already know if you watched some of my videos. If it's stupid, I'm going to build it, I don't care. Yeah, it will be like this. And I think it will be fun to build it. And this will be 1, 2, 3, 4 wide again. I know there is a path in a way, doesn't matter. I'm just checking. Yeah, it's okay. And this will be the first channel going like this. Then here will be a turn. We'll go up and probably down here again. I don't know. I will figure it out. For now, let's get rid of these wheels. The rest can stay. If they will start using too much logs, I will stop the construction. But we definitely could grow a little bit more trees. Maybe I should start working on covering these forests that we have here, like I've done here with the mangrove forest, and start growing trees a little bit more vertically. But for now we will be careful and not overuse our resources. This will definitely not be finished in this video. This is a very long-term project. But oh boy, it will be worth it. I guess, I think, I want to believe. You need to believe. It will be fun. And this is truly a mega project. Look how massive it is. And I have no idea if we will have enough bad water for it. But we can always, throughout the bad tide, redirect all the water sources, well, then bad water sources throughout the bad tide, to the power plant. And I can use. This is not deep enough, but I was thinking about a battery. We will need large batteries. Like an array of batteries. We will need to build them somewhere. And I don't want it to be just sticking outside. They are kinda ugly, I don't like looking at them. So I like to build batteries concealed underground or stuff like that. But this will not hold much charge. This will be... it won't show me now, but it is really small. So we need to figure out something. And we are at the bottom of the map. Looks interesting. I will figure out something, but definitely we will need a lot of batteries. And definitely I will not be hanging them from the skyscraper. That will look terrible. And look at that, we have these two monuments built here. Flame of Unity. Alright, but we still have a problem with the water. Our tanks are full only to 1300. That's nothing. We need to build more pumps, or we need to drastically lower our population. Which means we need more pumps. So I guess I'm going to blast another section here. It will be mess for some time. But I just need to add more pumps. Yeah, let's go and detonate this completely. With the road too, yeah. Let's get rid of the road. Maybe I will get rid of all of these inventors and replace that with pumps. We can always move these large water tanks and build more pumps there. Yeah, that would be the best, I think. You know what? Let's go and empty at least this one row. This one row will be emptied for now. We can't even fill them properly. That's our issue. So let's empty them. Oh, these three are not being used. Get rid of them. The control tower can stay for now, but the rest... Let's detonate this. What's your depth? 5. Okay, that's the limit that we have here. Because we can't go deeper. We can build two more rows of the pumps here on this section. And then another row here. Oh, they are slowly working on these platforms here. How we are doing with resources? Let's check. 1,000 planks. 1,200 metal blocks. We can definitely produce more coffee, yeah. I'm aware of that we are kinda low on coffee, but it's not really a pressing issue right now. They can do without a little bit of coffee. They will survive. And you know what? Let's put all of this to the very low priority, so they will not really touch this anytime soon. As we need other stuff to be built first. This can wait. Let's connect these roads. Maybe someone will be using them. And I have a station here. Maybe I could... Oh, I have a station here. Okay. That, I guess, is good enough. Okay. Let's increase these floodgates a little bit to ensure that water is reaching this pumping station, as those sources are kinda high enough. Maybe I should replace that with floodgates, but I kinda like how the sources look. You can walk on top of them, not like on with the floodgates. Oh, that's why I like them. Even if I don't build a road on top of them, but it's the looks that's important. Looks, always, at least in the games. And I see that I didn't use this area properly. And that's bad water pump. No. Let's build 2 more pumps here. 5,500 water. Finally, we are getting somewhere. 5,600. But we need to fill those storages full. And put these explosives on a slightly higher priority. So we can start blasting. Look at them. They've done a lot of work in one day. Damn. And we are down 500 logs. So we need to be really careful. Let's get rid of these roads. This storage is not needed anymore. And keep collecting that rubbish. That's resources, really useful resources that we can recycle. I think this will be a really boring episode, as this is mostly planning. But yeah, we at least build this farm and we can expand it here. Let's plant more eggplants, shall we? Perfect. And this will be our new mangrove forest up here. And the station is still not built. It will take some time. How we are doing with explosives? Oh, 400, we have plenty. And even we have enough extract, okay. So I think this will be planted rather quickly now. You know what, let's put it on the highest priority instead. Yeah, here they come. It seems that at least one part we will be able to blast at night, as this seems to be almost finished. And next day we can start building more pumps. Well, platforms and pumps. Alright, this is already done. But I don't really want to blast it up as I will probably kill some beavers. You know what? Let's pause these pumps. They can't reach them anyways. And come on, stop walking there, damn it. Let's go and detonate from this side. Hopefully no one will die. Well, someone will die. Someone is there. Run, 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 run! Okay, I didn't kill anyone. Perfect. And here. This is not deep enough. Damn it. Yeah, of course. I need a double dynamite. I forget that we need to go deeper. Highest priority. Let's go. Ooh, and this is planted too. Let's go and detonate that one. And we need to use double dynamite again here too. Double or only one? Yeah, that's double, okay. Sometimes I'm not sure. At least we can hold a little bit more water here now. That's good for us. And we have 7,700 water stored in our storage tanks. So we are definitely increasing that number. I just need these, what are they, corn explosives to be planted. So we can start building platforms. 3, 1, and an overhang. And an overhang. Yeah, there will be a road on this. Highest priority, so we can access those pumps again. And here on this side, we will have a new row of pumps. Okay, so I was wrong. I can't fit 2 rows of pumps here. Not without destroying this road. But it's fine. I could have put 2 rows if I didn't count this road here, which I probably didn't accounted for. Ah, my bad. But still, the storage for water is much bigger now. That's great. Unpause these pumps, so as soon as the road is built, they can start working again. And let's build the second platform, well, overhang from the other side. Yeah, like this. And connect. Oh, we are down to 1100 logs, so we definitely must not start building these. But opposing it will be atrocious. You know what, there isn't even that much rubbish down here. Let's... Can I get rid of the two-boy station? Unfortunately, I can't pause it. Because I want them to stop going down here. So you know what, I am going to disconnect this tubeway here. So they can't get down here and accidentally start building this. Well, they can still build these pieces here. Huh. Let's get rid of the road here. That will help a little bit. At least they will not be building the whole stuff, whole section. Look at that, just almost 1,000 water just disappeared like that in the morning when all the beavers wake up. Yeah, okay. These, at least 3 of these pumps that we paused are now working again. Let's lower the speed. Ah, we can detonate these. Okay. Let's start working on the other side of the pumps. Here we need to build 3 overhangs. Yeah. These 2 for the pumps and 1 for the road. This road will be moved. Yeah, everything will need to be adjusted to accommodate the pumps. The same style as it is built. Let's see. This is too far away, right? Never mind. We can do it this way. It's okay. Yeah, perfect. And let's put down the pumps right away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pumps. Perfect. Later, I will move these water tanks and adjust the road so it looks nicer. Highest priority, lads. Thank you very much. And let's add 3 more pumps on this side. And I can add another pump here. Let's do this one with just platforms. Whoop, too high. So we will have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 more pumps. And then throughout the drought season, I will going to rebuild all of these. Because we need to deepen it. Maybe not everywhere, but definitely this middle section needs to be rebuilt. Yeah, so most of it can stay. We just need to rebuild this middle section, so I will not be deleting all of them. Okay, that's good. No, they are still working on this. Oh, we are down to 500 logs. This is kinda expensive for logs. I think I will need to pause building of these platforms, damn it. Yeah. Otherwise, we may be in trouble. And I don't really like pausing in this game as it is really tedious. At least I don't know of better way to do this. Okay, let's pause this stuff. Alright, I think I paused all the unfinished platforms. So we should be good. Each one of them costs 36 logs. That's the issue. It's eating too much. Look at that. These storages were almost full when we started. We had like 2500, maybe even more wood. So more logs will need to be grown first. Fortunately, plenty of our trees, we have oaks, so there will be a lot of wood. But they need to grow up first. But when we have this set up to some degree, I will be getting rid of this abomination. This first iteration of my vertical farm, I don't like it. It looks terrible. So I will be destroying all of this. Next time we can maybe start from the bottom of the map and then going up. And that way we can stack a few more fields. Yeah. And then on top we can have then trees. I will figure out something interesting. Finally we have 10,000 water, so we are on a good way up. I will still leave them to build these platforms here, but otherwise we should stop most of the construction. And we have here our first Batite, since we built this, what it is, separate channel for the bad water, and look at that, it works perfectly. That one is working, and this one is of course not working because it is not finished yet, but it will be later. And look at that, our storages for water are full. We have 19,000 water with all those pumps. Perfect. So what does that mean? Let's unpause all these breeding pods and bring our population into its full potential again. I know we have 600 unemployed, but that doesn't matter. This is not about efficiency, this is about building a megacity, which we are doing. And what's going on here? Why do I have bad water everywhere here? Oh, this is overflowing a little bit. It shouldn't be. Yeah, I see the problem. I see the problem. Close about the downstream of 3... Wait, this is closed. Okay, that's not the one. This one. Yeah, maybe I should have regulated this one a little bit. I guess I never tested this one properly. Alright, we will have a bunch of sick beavers. You know what? Let's stop this for a second. Let's stop it. Did I screw up something here? No, it's just too narrow channel for all of the bad water, I guess. Because when this is running, it shouldn't be overflowing, right? Yeah, now it is working okay. We have only like 4 or 5 days of bad tide, and I am able to contaminate 22 beavers. Perfect. That's what I call efficiency. Okay, it was overflowing, so let's try again. It was this one. Let's release the water again. And it will never reach 30, so it will go constantly, so maybe that's the issue. So let's try doing this. Let's go to maximum 10. Let's see if it will be stopping. Yes, it is stopping. So we can be releasing the bad water bit by bit like this without overflowing. Okay. Do I have decontamination pods? I have one. Wow. So many. Alright, we need more. We need more decontamination pods. It's not really that important, but come on, they are still our beavers. Let's build 2 pods here at least. We don't have much logs. What does this cost? Planks, gears, metal blocks, yeah. So build only those 2. And they build, of course, these levees. Fortunately, these ones are too far away from the district, so they won't be building more. Okay. Not bad. Only 22 contaminated. We will deal with that. And we will need to fix this water source later, as this is still getting contaminated. Ooh, we can do that. But I will need to cut this front half here and replace it with the levees to not spread that contamination. But it's not as bad as it was before. Oh, 29! 29 sick beavers. Good, perfect. This is still flooded, unfortunately, with the bad water. Let me check. It is still overflowing from somewhere. Yes, it is. Alright, I see. Okay. Let's pause this completely. Do not release any water. Just close this. Yeah, it's overflowing through here. This channel should be definitely rebuilt. It is a mess. Yeah, so we have now 33 unwell beavers. We can build some floodgates, some levees here at least. But that's not really a solution. Let's keep only the bad water discharge running so we can still generate some power here. Yep, a little setback. But we will survive. Yeah, we need these power wheels to be running, otherwise we are completely out of power. So this outlet I will use only at the end of the drought, well, drought, bad tide, this time only, before we are able to fix it, so it shouldn't be relied on. Otherwise we will get another, like 30 something unwell beavers. Yeah, they are going from unwell to contaminated already. We have 3 decontamination pods, so slowly they will be processed. They will be alright. If they don't die on the old age, you know. In the meantime. But they will be fine in general. So that's something. We have plenty of pumps. We pumped completely all the water from here. Oh, we have back 1300 logs. Nice. Maybe I should finish this channel here. Let's go and pause this bad water source. And we will start working on that. And I completely forget that I wanted to get rid of this tree here and blast this off. I don't know if I should go double. Well, let's go double. Let's make it on the same level as is the rest of this here. And we need to figure out how to build this. I think I'm going to get rid of this overhang here completely. Because we don't really need this tower of bad water here. And the bad water source is much deeper. Oh, I will need to... Oh, I can tunnel it. Alright, we don't need to go from top. We can just tunnel through this, right? So let's do it. At least here. And then here, I guess. Maybe some of the beavers will get contaminated here when we do it. But we can cure them. And we have plenty of beavers, to be honest. We have 600 unemployed. So while they are being cured, we will not be lacking any workforce, you know? Let's get rid of the pumps. We will not be producing any bad water for some time, unfortunately. We will need to deal without it. Hopefully we have, yes, enough extract and explosives to do this. So let's prioritize it. We will get rid of that. We can get rid of this. Alright, the bad water is spitting out. That was to be expected. The bad water source is closed, so this will go out of the map and evaporate. So that's okay. And here, how to do it here with this pipe. Yeah, later that pipe I will be redirecting it here somewhere to our power plant. Maybe for now I will keep that that pipe as it is, and instead I will just redo this bad water pumping station and get rid of all these ruins. That would be nice. Do we have enough scrap metal? Yes. So we can just tunnel underneath them and get rid of all of this. What about that? Yeah, we can definitely do it that way. It will be the easiest. So let's do this. Fortunately, the bad tide is ending, so everything should be back in order again. I will need to release this water source manually, unfortunately. Let's do this and this. Where is the bad water? And here, let's do it from this side. A little bit it can handle. It will stop soon. Maybe it will now not overflow when I build these smaller levees here. But it have plenty of opportunities to overflow from other sides, like from here it can go all around the place. It will be fixed later. Alright, how's the tunneling works going on? I think quite alright. Okay, it's going well. Soon all of this will be gone. How we are doing with explosives? Yeah, we have a good amount. So we should not be running out of them before I turn this back on. I'm thinking, let's going around this mine with a dirt box like this. And this will be the new canal for the bad water, at least the temporary one. But we need to get rid of these ruins. Yeah, let's build a scavenger flag here and a staircase. Scavenger flag, here you go. And I will employ a bot here, just in case. Well, we are short 6 bots, apparently. Huh. How did that happen? We don't have enough parts? We have plenty of parts. So we should be keeping a steady amount of bots. Okay, so that means let's go and swap some of these pumps to normal beavers from the bots. Yeah, like that. And I think I had builders with the bots, or maybe that was different playthrough, I can't remember. I guess that was a different playthrough. Okay, we have one unemployed bot. That should be enough. Because this was a hot mess for a very long time and I don't really like how it looks. So I want to fix it. I don't know if we will need to tunnel under that too. We will find out first. Let's get rid of this. And this. And this. Most of it should collapse. But I guess not everything. Alright, let's go and tunnel underneath this. And that way we should be able to get rid of the ugliest part. And this one just needs single dynamites, like that. Exactly, those ruins needs to be collected, and that bot is already working on that. Perfect. And we just... oh, I don't even need to detonate those two. We should be able to already collapse all of this with what we have. Yep, and it's gone. Perfect. The tunnels are really OP since they added them into a game. Otherwise, this would take me much longer, much many days to detonate all of it from top to bottom. And we can even get rid of these ruins that way. But this should be enough. Here, let's blast this off. And build the levees around it. And like this, we will be able to use it again. So maybe I should have left those pumps here out. Well, they've been already destroyed, so too late for that. But maybe I can make it deeper. Maybe I can make it deeper to hold a little bit more bad water and then build pumps into it. Yeah, let's do that. Since I'm already destroyed these pumps, so let's rebuild them. We have still enough explosives. Please collect as much of this rubble as you can. Oh, and of course we have two stranded beavers. Okay, leave you two. Come on. We have work to do. Okay, I need to build it one by one, otherwise they will get stranded. Fortunately. They are not really collecting this. Highly probably we don't have a storage for that many planks. So you know what, yeah, this pains me, but let's get rid of them. And I will have the pumps at the same spot, but let's deepen this by 3. Like this. It seems that we still didn't cure any of the contaminated beavers. We have 34, we have even more. Maybe not having enough power? Yeah, they definitely don't have enough power. Yeah, I should build some decontamination pods here. Where are they? We can definitely fit a few here. Like 3 more. And if needed, we can turn on these 2 engines too. If we need a little bit more power, but I don't think we will need that. Anyways, let's build these 3 more decontamination pods. And how we are doing with extract? 400, still okay. And this is almost finished. So we dig deep, rebuild the platforms, and then rebuild the bad water pumps, and we can start producing bad water again. And let's build the platforms here so we can get on the other side. Without getting contaminated, that would be nice. Alright, let's detonate this as it is ready. And now for the platforms. Oh, let's go. Let's use the overhangs. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Yeah, I missed the spot. This should have been detonated too. And the other side too. Otherwise, we will not be really pumping much. Or maybe... let's do just one side for now. Yeah, let's do this. Deep bad water pump. And that's only 3 pumps. That will definitely not be enough. So yeah, let's blast the other side too. Okay, we will fix it. We will have 6 pumps for the bad water. And we've had before 6 here and 7 was here. So that should be enough. New decontamination pods are built. Yes, they are already being used. Nice. We have 35 contaminated beers. So yeah, they will be definitely busy decontaminating all those beavers. And look at that, our beds are going down. We have only 35 left. The population is growing. 1330 beavers with 24 children. Hell yeah. The megacity must grow. But we will not be expanding the skyscraper this episode. And maybe I should unpause all of these overhangs, since we have not really plenty of logs, but quite a bit. So let's go and unpause the construction here. I would like to see this mangrove farm be built. We will probably spend all of our logs, but it is worth it. And we can spend it now, since our water problems are solved for the time being. I will just need to add a few more water tanks that we destroyed, but otherwise we are doing well. And food is alright too, yeah. We need to improve that mangrove fruits, and then later we will improve the mushrooms. Shrooms. As we are not having enough of those. Okay, detonate this and detonate that. Yeah, I should have lowered the speed when I'm detonating, otherwise it's lagging like hell. Now it is going fine. Okay, that will be added. And another 2 deep bad water pumps. Perfect. Let's get rid of this staircase, so they can't get down. And open the bad water discharge, and let's see if it will work properly. It should be. It shouldn't be overflowing anywhere, as it has plenty of room to live. The only time it could overflow is when this reservoir here will be filled up fully, and then maybe it can do some backflow. But we will see. I don't think it will be doing any making any issues. And now please, those pumps. That would be awesome if you can build them as soon as possible. We still have some extract stored, but we should start producing more soon. And now let's watch how they are going to build this vertical farm. Let's see. Oh, we are completely out of beds suddenly. And I didn't want to upgrade the housing in this episode. Bloody hell. What am I supposed to do now? Build another level? That will be expensive. Let's do this. Build a station here. Station. And connection. And for now, let's just add a few houses. I don't really want to deal with this now. And I will be doing another overhang up here. But maybe a bigger one. So that's why I don't want to deal with this right now. But at least a few emergency houses. Let's build those. For now we will have some homeless beavers, unfortunately. This has the priority. And I forget to unpause, yeah, one of the overhangs. Increase the priority, please, here. On all of this. And let's go. I want to see all the builders going here. I'm missing one pot again. Okay, let's swap this for the Normal operation with the beaver. Yeah, I will need to increase the production of the bots later. But later. We don't really need those right now. We have plenty of beaver, so we should be using those for the work. And look at this. This is working perfectly. It's still ugly, I know. I'll be fixing that. Anyways, this will be connected to the power generation down here later. I think I can just ignore the first water wheels that will be here and just drop this bad water down here through this side. Yeah, that will work fine, I guess. And then this pipe, I will not be connecting to this, but I will go directly for the power generation here and have an outlet somewhere here, or maybe even cut it in half somewhere and do it here. I changed my plans a little bit, but yeah, that will be it. For now. Let's finally finish this farm. I want to see it working. Come on, do it. What we are missing? Oh, those overhangs are too far away? Really? Ah, yeah, they are above the water. Okay, so... They can't get up to build the station. I think I can do it this way. If I build the tubeway, and they should be able to build stuff from the tubeway. Let's see. Let's see if they will be able to fill this up. And then I will be able to build a station above it. Well, on top of it. Let's see. I'm curious. But I think they can fill the dirt from the tubeway, as they already did here. Alright, they are building it, definitely. You can see that they are building all these dirt blocks from the below tubeway. And they are already doing it up here, as I'm trying to do it. Yes, they are filling it up. So when this is filled up, we'll just get rid of these tubeways and replace it with a station. Perfect. Win-win. Are we short on dirt? No, we are not. But it is taking a long time. Maybe they need to travel too far away, it seems. Yep, that's done. Okay. Tubeways away and build a station. Now. Highest priority. Critical mission. And we should have those few more houses. Perfect. I'm not going to expand it, as I want to do a little bit bigger overhang. Let me show you. And let it show to myself if it will look good, because I have no idea. I was thinking about something like going the length of this one. That's 3, right? 4. That's 4. That's 4. Maybe I should have gone one lower. Yeah. Let's go one lower. Like this. Then dirt. And then going 1, 2, 3 outside. Yeah, to have a little bit bigger overhang. I think it will look alright, and then we can fit on these much more stuff. Let me show you. Let's expand it a little bit here. Like that. And then we can have even motivatorium up here. We can have mud baths, wind tunnel, exercise plaza, whatever we want. Yeah, let's keep it. So I won't forget to do it this way. But now, back to the farm. Let's check our resources. Ah, yeah, as I was expecting when I was saying about the canola seeds. Yeah, we need to grow more. Okay, I think let's clear this planting area and we will replace that with the canola seeds. Because we have enough eggplant rations, but we are clearly lacking in oil. I don't think this will be enough, but we can at least do it right now. as they will be gathering more eggplants, we will replace that with the canola seeds. Oh, finally the station is built! Now, hopefully, this will go much quicker. But it is still too far away from a district. Let me see, how did I put it exactly? Can I see it underneath the dirt? That would be nice. Yes, so it is here. We should be able to reach it when they put down these dirt blocks. Yeah, okay. So I just need to wait and they should be able to do the rest without problems. Let me focus first on replanting all this for the canola. Alright, this seems that it will take some time before it is finished. It's going kinda slow. Yeah, and we have plenty of dirt. 1200. Maybe not enough builders. But they should be all free. They shouldn't be doing anything else. The bad water pumps are working. And they shouldn't be building anything else. Ah, yeah, they started building this, of course. Of course they are building these overhangs. The issue will be the travel time, maybe. We'll see. I want it to be finished. Come on. Do it. Look at that. Now it is working properly when they have to build their foundations finally. Well, when it is not lagging, it's going really well. Trust me. Soon this will be filled up with water and growing mangrove trees. I can do... If I could put the forester here. It will not reach all the way there. So maybe we will use this dirt path here as our path and then add a few dirt blocks here to build a forester and then staircases down. Yeah, a nice station I will leave where it is. I will replace the wooden stairs with the dirt block and connect to this road. Yeah, but first let them finish the rest and we can adjust the details later. Okay, so something like this. The forester should be, yes, it is showing, it should be able to reach all this area. And then we will have 2 gatherers flag. That's probably an overkill, but whatever, let's have 2. We have plenty of beavers to spare, and now just finish it up. Let's wait. But I forget about the fluid dump. So maybe where are the dirt blocks? Here. 2 more dirt blocks like this, and yeah, fluid lamps like this. 1 would be probably enough, but 2 we can fill it up much quicker. And then I can keep it running only on 1 probably. But let's have 2 just in case. And we have again 7 homeless beavers, bloody hell. Okay, I'm not going to build more houses. I will be ending the episode soon, I guess. I just want to see this farm to be finished. What am I looking for? A dirt block. Well, a terrain block. I am still calling them dirt block. I'm not sure if they were called like that before or it is just me. Doesn't matter, they are dirt blocks. Oh, and it is being already filled up with water, but it is still not finished yet. This corner needs to be fixed. Well, you better work quickly, boys and girls, as the mangroves are being already planted. It doesn't even look that bad. It looks alright. I like it. The only thing that I will need to fix later will be those canola seeds. We will need more planting area for those. Maybe we can lower some of the kohlrabis, as they are not even being gathered here, as you can see. Maybe we can replace that with canola. Let's get rid of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows if we can get there, because it is quite far away now. It is too far away from a road, I guess. Never mind, let's try getting rid of them and replant that with the canola seeds, all of them. Oh yeah, all the water disappeared. I'm not surprised. Let's prioritize these two void dumps. That should help. But most importantly, fix that corner. And the final blocks were laid down, finally. Let's get rid of this road. I don't think we will need it anymore. Yeah, the forester can reach everywhere. The same for the gatherer flank. So all of this can be planted now with the mangroves. Hell yeah, finally. It took forever. 3 hours I was playing this. But look at this. We have a mangrove pool. It looks nice, and it will be even nicer when it is filled up with water and all the mangrove trees are planted. Hell yeah, this is nice. And this will be awesome, and this will be nice too. We will work on this for the next episode, but for now this will be all of it. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this madness. Please subscribe and push that like button so we can see more of this insanity. Thank you very much once again. Have a nice day. Bye bye. I will see you in the next one.